you know, after eating and after going to Best Buy and not being able to buy an iPad, we're doing part 2.
Yeah, I forgot my card in my house. Oops.
He forgot his business Chase Inc. preferred card. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm being for real, but that's not the main point of the video. So the main point this time is, how has the C8 changed you, bro? After getting it, like, your
Part
circle,
2.
your life. Yeah, part 2. Yeah, this is part 2 of it.
I mean, dude, like, it's crazy because, you know, it motivates me every day. Like, I wake up, open the garage, go to work, and it's just right there. I don't recommend quitting your quitting your quitting your main job, just starting Amazon, stuff like that. You gotta make sure it runs, and you gotta make sure it's consistent too. But,
Make sure it stabilizes.
Yeah. But you know, like I go everywhere and people's always looking at my car. Yeah, okay, we're in a state where those cars aren't common here, so
Yeah, they're really not.
they
Kansas.
stand on like a sore thumb.
So
And,
that's all the positives, bro. But I'm pretty sure you've also felt the negatives like me, bro. Where like people just be like, oh, you know, he's cocky, he's this and that. You know, when you get it, have you felt that personally yet or no?
I'm a pretty humble person, so I don't really.
I know he is. He's really humble.
I don't show off my car like until someone asks or something like that. But a lot of people have asked at my work, especially, and just being around. Just my friends have heard about it and asked me, but it's definitely an eye turner for sure. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel real.
Yeah, it doesn't feel real to them. They're like, what the heck, bro? They just have that, but
because like 6 months ago I didn't have that car. I had a Mazda.
You still have the Mazda. He
I
still has
do.
the Mazda. He still has the Mazda.
I still do, yeah. But yeah, just having it. I had it delivered through like a dealership.
We were there that night. Yep, I was there that night. We picked it up, dropped it off at his house, and then I pulled up with my white C8, and we were just cruising that night. We had to stop at a gas station and find this random guy to take a photo for us. It's like, bro, can you please take a photo for us? And then
that was kind of difficult, to be honest.
Yeah, we were like freezing and waiting for like at least 1 to 2 people to come by. It's like, hey, yo, do you mind if you like take a photo of us doing this? But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Why is it so hard? But now, you know,
yeah,
he just feels like there's more to do, right? Like you have motivation behind it now getting it, you know? I mean, it's also a reward for yourself. He didn't just buy it just to buy it, you know?
Yeah, starting a business, like you find out who's your close friends, and you find out like, it's funny because the strangers are the people that are close to you, and like they root for you and stuff like that. And I mean, you always get some people that are like, yo, that's a rental, or you know, or oh, my car is way faster than yours, and it's like
yes,
cheap,
bro,
like,
yep,
car
yep,
or something. But
that's
I think that's just part of it. And Kyle was just telling me like, that's just how people are.
Yes,
so I mean, I'm the one with the C8, so.
I was telling them there'll be like random Civics or Buicks or whatever that come and rev at you and thinking they're faster and shit, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like you didn't buy it to be faster. You bought it because it was your dream car. Well, actually, it wasn't his dream car. Just like in our last video when we were talking about it, I actually let him, like, when I was driving it around, you know, I let him sit in it, and he's like, holy shit, like, I actually want one now. And then, you know, he quite literally manifested it, and I'm just like, what the actual fuck? I was like, homeboy actually just cooked this out his ass, and I was like, damn.
I manifested it. It just happened. Because
now we hang out every other day or like the weekends, and he brings it, and I'm just like, dang.
It's a really good car.
Yeah, I'm about to show you guys in a bit, you know. But we're on our way home to show that. But it's just been a day. We were just chilling, eating, catching up, talking business ideas, and then, you know, he's about to launch a couple more products, so that's what we were going over and stuff like that. And like you just got deposited, right, into your bank, right?
Yeah, bro.
Good numbers.
Yeah, bro. Some good numbers. Just launched a product and launched. It was a really good launch. Got a lot of Vine reviews, and we're going.
Yes. In order to launch a good product, by the way, a free tip in this video, I guess, you have to be brand registered. It's how Amazon's gonna heavily favor people that are brand registered. So just be prepared.
Sure. It comes in big handy because like during your days you didn't have that.
No, definitely not. Like I had to I had to ask people when I first started. It's like, yo, can you like buy my shit and review it? And I mean, at first when you're not selling, you know, it's all good. They're like, oh, cool, yeah, of course. And then when it finally comes time for them to buy it, they're like, you know, something came up, or I can't do it, you know. And that's when you can't really rely on people. I'm like, what the heck, dog?
Yeah, you know, people have said like, you know, people have said that Amazon is, you know, overdone, and I just think if you have someone that can guide you, like if you had someone that can guide you and you launch really well, you know, you can make things happen, and if you put in the time and the effort, for sure, you know, the result that you want will come out. And that's why I did a one-on-one mentorship, and not like some other courses out there that, you know, you just don't know.
I feel like you're missing the bond when you don't have that connection, or like if you actually want to actually go on a further connected level, like you're meeting up with the person, whether it be an online call or I didn't silence my phone, so we're just having these beeps in there. So I'm gonna leave it in there. You know, this is gonna be uncut. Who cares? But when you have that connection with somebody in person, I mean, now like we're best friends, and I didn't really know him. I mean, back to the old video, like the part 1. I didn't really know my boy, you know. So, oh my goodness, I'm famous. I'm famous. Now people may be asking like, why don't you mute it? Because the part of me, you know, I'll admit it, you know, I'm still young, so it feels good. It feels good knowing that's like, hey, you have an inquiry or like something that goes through. But it's like, you know, I didn't have my line blow up like this 2 years ago. I mean, yeah. My phone didn't ding, didn't beep, didn't nothing, you know? Like, yeah. No one gave a shit.
The amount of DMs you get is actually insane.
Yeah, probably you now, right? The amount of DMs that you just randomly get, you're like, holy shit.
Hell?
And that's the thing. Right before he got his car, no one really noticed. No one really cared. Kept it low key. And then, you know, he was asking me, he's like, bro, should I do this? And I was like, bro, I will support either way. Man pulled the trigger, and I was like, all right, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. I'm gonna show you how to drive this car, my boy. And then we did.
No, but this guy, he always responds. Like if you had any question, he'll respond like instantly within like less than like 30 minutes.
Nah, chill, bro. Chill, man. It's true though. But yeah, bro. Like yeah,
that's what you do. That's, you know, we started one-on-one. That's how we did things, and we grew more into, you know, close friends, because like we had so many things in common. It's just easier when
it's a big ass road.
It's just easier when, you know, you have like things in common with the person that's teaching you, and someone that could, you know, has the teaching skills that, you know, kind of matches your learning pace, and that's really important, you know.
Sorry, I was having a little fun revving.
It's crazy. This guy's fucking crazy.
We're almost home to show the black vet. Oh my god. The black and the white.
The black and the white, bro. I gotta get it wrapped soon. Wrap in the rim, for sure.
You just got deposited from Amazon, right?
Yeah,
from your account?
For it, dude.
Oh my goodness,
Amazon
bro.
is paying for
This
it.
is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Yeah, bro.
And this man bought the vet, and now he still has money left over. Like, he's just going. Like,
Bought
and
in
that's
full.
Yeah, bought in full, and he's still going. You know, and
my life.
that's I mean, that's the moral of the story. You never know where you could actually go with all of this. You know.
Vet in my 20s is crazy because I don't know any of my friends who has a fucking vet, but like that's the type of car that like old people get, like people that retire, they get that car. But you know, when you're 60, trying, like, after, you know, owning the car for like a couple months now, trying to get in that car when you're 60,
yeah,
is way different trying to get into that car when you're 20s. In your 20s, man. Like, it's a sports car? Yeah, it's a sports car. Like, it's not like, let's say, a supercar like this Lamborghini, but getting into that car when you're old and like you have more health problems is not worth it.
True.
So that's why you gotta invest in yourself now.
Yeah, I mean, your 20s is your best potential to do anything that you want to do, because you're very still energetic. You have all the energy in the world, and by the time you're 30, you know, you might have some kids, you might have a house responsibility, you might have some other random things come up, and time is something that you don't get back. It's honestly the only one thing you don't get back. So a bad event happened to you, move on. You know, a bad investment, eventually it gets better. Not every investment will be a good investment, and that's something that you will have to judge on your own, on your due diligence, you know. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's what Merrick did before he hit me up and said, it was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, bro, I'm just gonna get training by him, you know. And it just goes to show, it's like, in order to be anywhere in life, you just have to do things differently, because if you're doing everything the same way that it was, then I mean, is anything really gonna change, you know? Nothing changes if nothing changes. So, I mean, we're now here, close friends, talking about the next business idea, just, you know. And I feel like we both grew up, you know, as gamers, so, like, we gamify everything. So, yeah. I always see everything as, like, the next building block up.
The next grind, the next opportunity, the next leg up, you know.
In real life, GTA are, like, RP grinding, right? That's what they call it. RP grinding, so. Yeah, man.
So we're not pulling any heists or anything.
No heists and rocket launchers or whatnot, crazy shit, you know. But the main part there is just like leveling up your running, your stamina, your breathing, all that stuff, you know, your driving skills, like all that. Like if you can be so obsessed with gaming, you can also do the same thing by being obsessed with real life grinding. Like if you actually just put in a year or two of your time, you might not be financially where you're at ready to go, but I mean, if you at least start building up towards it or saving up towards that opportunity, then when luck or the chance meets, you have the choice and option to do that, you know?
Yeah, so time is money for sure.
Time is money. That's a very good way to put it. And, you know, my girlfriend just told me something very inspirational. Inspire the next dreamer, you know? It's our responsibility as being young to set the example for our younger generation, you know. And I have kids walk up to me all the time, it's like, bro, how'd you do it? Like, I want to know, I want to learn. And it comes to a point where it's like, if you instill this to them right now, you know, the earlier you can get started on it, the better. So then they can actually, you know, instill those same things.
You're not even just young people, but older folks.
Yes, older folks too. Yeah, Danny's like 36, you know, like, and he still learned from me, you know, and that's the thing. Age, you'll never stop learning at any age, whether you're old, young, whatever. Like there just needs to be a starting point. And we're here at the house, so I can finally show.
Whose car is that?
I don't know whose car that is, but it's parked on the side like a wacko. Oh, watch, man. I'll pull up and show the C8. Hold on. I'm gonna pause this car. I'm gonna leave it on hold. I'm gonna detach this. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna show this little whip. Hold on a second. Leaving this as raw as hell. For real. And then get out of here real quick. Reverse. Damn. Look at that. Look at that peanut butter. Look at that peanut butter car, man. There we go. Wait. Ah. Yeah. That's his car. I fucked up the angle. I don't even know how to fix this thing. Wait. Do it like that. And then... we're going to leave it like that and hope it works. But there's his peanut butter interior car. I can't open it.
I'm trying to GTA my car.
Yeah, I'm trying to GTA his car. Look at that. The butter interior. Wait, now it works. I got it. I got the angle back. All right. The peanut butter interior. I don't know how I did it, boys, but we got the interior. See, look. Fully bought, fully paid. You're not broke, right, bro?
Huh?
You're not broke, right? What's your account looking like, bro? It's all good? It's all good? Flex that us for us real quick, bro. Flex it. Oh, shit, he still has 80K. What? Ain't no way. Can't show his license plate, but yeah. See, it's unreal because then when you come in here, boom, there's another one. Boom, there's another one.
Your daily driver.
My daily driver and then my Lambo.
Wild ride.
But yeah, I'm gonna end it here since it's a little long, but I mean, there's his whip, bro.
Yeah, next time you see me, you might see that car wrapped.
Yeah, and then maybe just saying, maybe a year from now, you know, a Porsche GT3, right? Am I right? Porsche GT3 owner. Whoa! Yeah.
I have to manifest that.
You have to manifest this shit, bro.
I'm already halfway there.
But let me flip this camera. Peace out, gang.